Okay, it's day 2 now. So, I told myself that on the way back, I really wanted some takeaway, and I didn't want to queue up for anything, so I made a deal with myself. If the chippy has no one in it, and this is a Saturday night, if there's no one in the chippy, I'll go in. There was no one in there. Ha! Got some geese content. There's the absolute army of geese nowadays. They're overpopulating. The warden's gonna start asking people to come and shoot them down or something. Hey guys. Maybe they'll emigrate, get their visas and bugger off. And 270 today. Got 6 hours sleep. So slightly more chilled than an Audax, but started this whole LEJOG thing at midnight on the first night, which I do not recommend. I've got a bolt rattling or something. Something's making a noise. That's good, that's good, that's good, that's good. The basket zip tied on fairly well, though one of them was loose. Oh, maybe it's that. No, it didn't sound like that. Could be a spoke. Yeah, I think it's a spoke. I don't have any more tape to tape those spokes down, so that's going to annoy me the whole way. Chain's loose already. Right, I found what was making the noise, and it's the most annoying bolt to get to on the whole bike. It's underneath there. Look at the wobble. That's wobbling and making a noise. It'll fall off, and I don't like it, so I'm going to fix it. But I don't need this. This is a delay. Silent bike again. Silent bike, glorious bike. All is quiet, no more bolts are loose. So 2 items of bicycle news then. So firstly, chain. Brand new Azumi track chain before I started, so that was good. So that's a quality chain. I ran it yesterday, but then it rained and then all the lube came off. It never started squeaking, but I could tell it was very dry, and it was stretching or wearing quite a lot when it was getting wet. Well, when it was dried out actually afterwards. Kept on having to tension the chain up because it kept coming loose. So I've lubed it up this morning, so that should be good to go. I checked the wear on it, and it's still not at 50%, so it's all good. Hardly any stretch in it at all. Oh yeah, I was pulling out sharps out my tyres this morning. I got 4. I would say 3 of them were inconsequential, but one of them was a girt, sharp bit of glass. So glad I got that out of the back tyre. Let me share some more experiences, right? One thing from yesterday, apart from when I got back to Patchway, I was on the road 11 hours, I drank 500ml, and I didn't stop for any shops or anything. Just realised that. I just used some candy kittens and an entire tube of Hobnobs, basically, as their own cheap imitation Hobnobs. Any knobs are good. Any Hobnobs are good. Hobnob. Sorry. Here's Gloucester on a sleepy Sunday morning. Here's Tewkesbury then. Yeah, about those Hobnobs. I'm back on the branded ones today, and blimey, they are good. Is it McVitie's? I don't know, maybe there is a difference. Maybe I'm going to turn into a Hobnob snob. Who knows? Right, I'll just say what day 2 consists of then. It's 274k. Gloucester, Worcester, well, Gloucester, Tewkesbury, Worcester, and then Stafford. Stoke-on-Trent, something, and then Warrington. Travel lodge up there, like. Right now I'm riding with the Malvern Hills to my left, just sticking 2 fingers up to the Malverns. I ain't going over you. I'm going to the side. I go faster then. Bit weird, my route's gone through a campsite. Don't know if I can get through. It's all in the excitement. There's a flood at the bottom of this hill, so I had to climb up this hill for no bloody reason. That campsite was a no-go as well. There was a private bit you couldn't really get through, so had to go back. So suboptimal routing right now, but still progress has been pretty good. The A38 north for ages up until Tewkesbury was lovely and fast, and then again towards Upton, lovely and fast. So I think I'm doing well overall. Didn't know where I was, so I had a look at the map. Turns out I'm coming up to Kidderminster. Hey, there's a funny story. I went to an Audax. I drove to an Audax in Kidderminster. I forgot my saddlebag, so I turned around and went home again. That was the worst hour-and-a-half drive I've ever had. I had to think about something else, otherwise I would rage too hard. So I used the basket to steady the footage, steady the camera. It's a nice little view here, isn't it? Apart from there's raindrops now in the water, that's not a good sign. Oh, it's literally just started raining. First time today. There's a bunch of gates along this canal. There's a bunch of people watching. Felt like I was going to see Cruising the Cut. It's a YouTuber who does canal stuff, but it wasn't. That's the first time I've been walking. It's like a canal hill, got me walking. Had to get off and push. What shame. I'm enjoying this canal path, but it's a bit slow. So nearly stopped. I went through Canva. It's quite a nice looking place. And they had a co-op, and I haven't had any donuts yet. But I know there's a number of donut shops, aka co-ops, along the way to Warrington, because I looked at them all on the map, because I'm prepared like that. Basically, you've got to make sure your bike works, then check out all the co-op locations, and you're ready to do any long ride. Those are the only 2 things you need to worry about. There's a golf course there. There's a sign saying Golfers Crossing, and I thought it said Gophers Crossing. That's what they say in America, gopher. I don't actually know what a gopher is though. Is it its own species? Is that the formal name for some kind of... It sounds like a, I don't know, rabbit or capybara or something weird like that. Don't know. I'm gonna have to look this up later with my spare time this evening in the travel lodge. What on earth is a gopher? Ooh, took a little bit of finding to get to here off the main road, but this is Monarch Way. Recognise that name from my parts. But it's another slow blooming lane. I was averaging 27k an hour for the first couple. Now it's down to 24 due to these kind of things. At least it gets me out the sun, no sunburn. Quick rest. Just had a look at the forecast. I think today is just going to be a warm-up for tomorrow. Tomorrow's going to be the big test. 300 k's and heavy rain. Okay, so now it's taking me through a bloody crackdown. Oh. Someone's winding me up. They're trying to Make me think I'm there already, look. It's a really slow 60k. What's that on my lens? I think it's missed it up. Really slow 60k. Oh my god. I just want to be at this hotel. Plus I don't know where I'm going to get food or breakfast. So I hope I pass a petrol station. Just want some bread and some jam and some biscuits. And I'm good. That's all I want. Don't want for anything more than that. I'm not looking forward to tomorrow. I just keep thinking about how wet it's going to be. There's going to be like yellow rain. I had rain yesterday, but tomorrow's yellow rain. You know, on the rain map. Anyway, I'm going to tap out another 60k and then we're in Warrington. This seems fairly self-explanatory. We are good to go. So I've loaded up for tea, that's what I've got on my back. Got me a string bag on my back with some tea from a petrol station. Tell you what, I've got some newfound love for lanes in Cheshire. I don't think I've ever ridden lanes in Cheshire anyway. Maybe once on the Millie Pennines, I don't know. But yeah, blimey. Great surfaces. Lovely surfaces, not much traffic, not many farmers. They just leave dirt in the road, they're not great. So yeah, so I think it's just rich people that just live in the countryside, and maybe they've lobbied Parliament to get them some nice resurfaced roads, I don't know. Seems to have worked though. I could ride around here all day, it's really nice. That's what I can see. Sweet looking piece of machinery. Bet someone watching this video can tell me what the hell this is. I can hear it hissing. Not drinking water. Warrington on a big blow bridge. It's a big blow bridge, and a couple of k's to go. Happy days. It's like 8 o'clock. It's not bad, is it? I'm gonna sleep well tonight. Prepare for an early start tomorrow. Residential street in Warrington. They don't look like this down in Bristol, I tell you. It's all a little bit different. Everything's a lot redder. Everything has a red tinge. Park. That is some gate. They do a good gate around there, don't they? Oh, Travelodge, come to daddy. Oh, give me my bed now. I'm safe. I'm very safe. I don't want to spread my stuff up to Warrington. Here we go. That's me. It's been a while since this room's been used, I mean, given that the cobweb has formed on the door. Lovely. Also, if anyone fancies an evening with Carl Fogarty, well, there you go. 20th of... oh, that's a bit out of date.